nervous system. Make a list of everything that's ever been on fire. Abandoned cars, trees, the sea. Your mother burned down to the skeleton so she could come back, born back from her bed, and walk around the house again, exhausted, in slippers. What else? Your brain, your eyes, your lungs. When you look down inside yourself, what is there? You are a walking bag of surgical instruments, shining from the inside out. And that's just today. Tomorrow it could be different. When I think of the childhood inside me, I think of sunlight dying on a windowsill, the voices of my friends in the sunlight, all of us running around outside our deaths. Someone is here to see you again. Someone has come a long way with their arms out in front of them, like a child walking down a hallway at night. Make room for them. They're very tired. I wish I could look down past the burning chandelier inside me, where the language begins to end, and down. And sort of continuing that theme, there's really not a theme, but you try to make it seem like your reading is cohesive and makes sense, right? This poem is called "We Did Not Make Ourselves," and like King's, perhaps in some way it's due to the Holy Name Sisters, but you never know. We did not make ourselves. We did not make ourselves is one thing I keep singing into my hands while falling asleep for just a second, before I have to get up and turn on all the lights in the house, one after the other, like opening an advent calendar. My brain opening, the chemical miracles in my brain switching on. I can hear dogs barking, some trees, last stars. You think you'll be missed. It won't last long, I promise. I'm not dead, but I am standing very still in the backyard, staring up at the maple 30 years ago. A tiny kid waiting on the ground, alone, in heaven, in the world, in white sneakers. I'm having a good time humming along to everything I can still remember back there. How we're born, made to look up at everything we didn't make. We didn't make grass, mosquitoes, or breast cancer. We didn't make yellow jackets or sunlight either. I didn't make my brain, but I'm helping to finish it, carefully stacking up everything I made next to everything I ruined, in broad daylight, in bright brain light. This morning I killed a fly and didn't lie down next to the body as we're supposed to. We're supposed to. Soon I'm going to wake up. Dogs, trees, stars. There is only this world and this world. What a relief, created over and over. This next poem is about seeing whales. It's called seeing whales. I lived for a really brief period of time in Provincetown, Massachusetts, which is the last, town out on the arm there. And I was there for about 6 months, and the other people I was there with, they kept seeing whales. They went out on whale watching boats, and they would just go down to the beach and see whales, and they saw them everywhere, it seemed. And I never saw one. They'd come back from the bar, and we were just at the bar. We saw some whales at the bar. I was just in the bathroom. There was a whale there, and no matter what I did, and then the last day I was there, I went down to the beach, and I was hanging out, and then some people were collecting down closer to the water, sort of looking out, and then more people, and then I went down there, and there were some whales out there, and they were much bigger than I thought they would be, somehow. This is called seeing whales. You can go blind, waiting. Unbelievable quiet, except for their soundings. Moving the sea around. Unbelievable quiet inside you as they change the face of water. The only other time I felt this still was watching Leaf shoot up when we were 12. Sunlight all over his face, breaking the surface of something I couldn't see. You can wait your whole life. The Himalayas are on the move, appearing and disappearing in the snow in the Himalayas. Mahler begins to fill the half-dead auditorium, giant step by giant step. The Colorado, the snake, the salmon. My grandfather walks across the front porch, spotted with cancer, smoking a black cigar. The whales fold themselves back and back inside the long hallways of salt. You have to stare back at the salt, the sliding mirrors, all day, just to see something, maybe for the last time. By now they are asleep. Some are asleep. On the bottom of the world, sucking the world in and blowing it out in wavelengths. Radiant ghosts. Leaf laid his head back on a pillow and waited for all the blood inside him to flush down a hole. After seeing whales, what do you see? The hills behind the freeway, power lines, green grass, the green sea.